Hello, hello, welcome everybody, welcome. Welcome. How are we doing today? Sorry if I sound a bit echoey. This place is it's a little echoey. So I am not in the castle right now. I'm in a back alleyway, by a porch fire. Guys, I had a little bit too much eggnog. Ate a little too much on Grimace. It was a little too much. No, but I brought the computer with me, and I was gonna not do any work for the week that I am not here, which is starting next week. I'm gonna be gone for 2 weekends, which is wild. But I wanted to play Flagbearer. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was literally like, yeah, I'll start doing like the planning phase and, like maybe I'll try like testing out some design stuff. Maybe I'll like do a little bit of this or a little bit of that. And then it's just like, all right, we're, I guess we made it. I don't know. It's fun. I guess we'll do a little bit. I'll do a little bit of that, Yeah. Can't believe you're gonna work on your vacation, Flora. You said you weren't gonna do that. Well, that's the thing, is that I was originally planning on leaving today. Like, I was gonna stream first in the castle, and then I was gonna, like, leave or find out how to get here. And then, now we're here. I actually still have a video to edit after this. God damn it. What's a no rest for the wicked? Is that applicable in this scenario? I don't know the actual context of that saying. Yes, we are playing... Wow. Guys, if Flagbearer 1 was so popular, why is there no Flagbearer 2? I don't understand. Yes, and technically, like, I don't think this is going to be on the workshop anywhere soon, because I do want to, like, test it a bunch first, But, provided you are interested in playing the thing, I don't know, maybe you look at it and you're like, wow, this is trash. Why did you make this garbage? I will leave a link to it afterwards, because I was like, oh, how am I gonna post this mod somewhere that people can actually get it that's not in the Steam Workshop? It's like, guys, the mods are for Slay the Spire literally like a jar file. Like, it's not. It's a jar file, and you put it in the folder where it can read the mods. It's not complicated. So I'm interested in seeing how it'll work. Yes. So big reveal. Huge, massive reveal. Obviously, I haven't done any new artwork for it, so, if you were hoping for the Flaris bikini skin, that wasn't coming out in this one. If you're hoping for still working on the monster live 2D, like, sex scenes, don't have any of those yet either, so... Unfortunately. I was hoping for the bikini. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry about that, Zoe. I was also hoping for Flaris in a bikini and also monster scenes, but that didn't. Thank you for bonking me. I appreciate that. But how are we doing? We can keep stalling. Because if I keep stalling, that means that I can't ever feel the shame of releasing a bad product. How's it going? How are we doing today? How was everything? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Since I sat down in, like, this area to do stuff, I just, like, literally... I don't know. No shame, stop stalling. So anyways, I'm gonna keep stalling. I feel like my brain's been cooked, man. I feel like I was so ready to just, like, not do anything for a week. Like, just brain off, head empty, like literally do nothing, that I'm already in vacation mode, and I'm like, that's not good. I have one more thing that I need to finish, which is not for me. So I still have to do that. It usually takes like 10 hours. I still have 10 hours of work ahead of me. And then I think when I was I posted the Serenial save data showcase, which is Serenial's a really good unit. And when I was editing that, I could feel my brain like not working. And it's not even a complicated edit. It was literally just like, wow, unit's good. Like that's literally it. But hopefully people's holidays have been good so far. Who are you, Stalin? Haha, +2. Am I allowed to give -2s? As the streamer, am I allowed to say, like, -2? Or is that, like, a chat thing? Am I not allowed to use that? Because I'm the live streamer. Yeah, Slay the Spire is a good game. By the way, Unicorn. And you can play my mod. Wow! That's crazy. You're allowed to play my mod. That's wild. You still need to get Mod the Spire and all the other supporting mod infrastructure, but you can play my mod. Wow. Then you can play Flagbearer 1 and just like skip to Ascension 20 because it because that just be how it do. Considering Zoe just +2'd themselves, I think the rules are out of the window. That's fair, that's fair. You are allowed to -2 people, just specifically not towards me. Ah, okay. Streamers who can't say -2 when asked what 4 -6 is. I started a Flagbearer run, but it was late, so I fell asleep after the first boss. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, you know, don't. it's a mod. It is really funny to me where I like. Is this how? What would the? You know, like musicians who have to like play their one-hit song for the 7 billionth time, and they're just like, ah, yes, this song, of course. Oh, you want to hear Wonderwall again? Okay. 1 second. Like Radiohead and Creep. Yeah. It's unfortunate, because, you know, good songs are good songs. But obviously the artist will feel different feelings about the thing that they've created. Yeah, I felt like a lot when I was playing Flagbearer 1. I'm saying all this as if I'm like hyping up the second one like it's good or something, and I'm like we can cue the fucking like Mr. Rossetti Animal Crossing music now and just just play it right now. But it's kind of strong. I think Seraphim Feathers is probably a really good card. Why does that card do 20 damage? I don't... What the fuck was I thinking? Why does it do 20 damage? Guys, it targets randomly, so therefore it's fair that I gave it 5 more... I gave it 5 more damage than Riddle with Holes. Guys, drafts context. The character that can give themselves strength is allowed to have a 5 damage stronger Riddle with Holes. That's funny. Seraphim Feathers isn't even the strongest card on the character. Oh god. If rules are out the window, then I am now Flora and I say I'm doing bikini mods. Listen, one day. I'm hoping, well, see, the hope was that Spire 2 has better, like, mod infrastructure, right? So listen, if they have infrastructure for me to import live 2D animations into Slay the Spire, like They're doing it, I think they did it in Godot. Was our engine, you know? I'm sure there's a pipeline for just putting like a live 2D animation into Godot. I don't know if it's gonna like have all the bells and whistles. It might literally just be like a regular ass animation. I mean, literally, if I can put a if I can just put like a thing there, like an image, a GIF, then it would work. But yeah, I don't know. The point is, we can do bikini mods. We just need like the ability to do it. Because I felt like implementing images and stuff to the Spire 1 set. Listen, looking at a Java console hurts my brain, and it's not it hurts my brain. That's all. I followed up Pablo Honey with the bends. I'd also never want to play Creep again. I unfortunately do not have any understanding of what these are. I apologize. I know that my taste is garbage, but yeah. Seraphim Feathers is kind of awkward against Spikers, and that's it. For basically every other fight, the random targeting basically doesn't matter. Yeah, I would say that makes sense. I thought the random targeting would be like a big downside, and then it's like, oh yeah, but we'll, but it's fine, because it'll target only the boss versus bosses, and like that's part of the card. It's just a little bit of goofy wackiness for the card to be different, but I don't think that justifies it doing 20 damage. Or 25 damage for that matter. 20, 25, 20, 30? Does Seraphim Feathers do 30 damage on the first turn of command? Command cost 0? I don't remember. Seraphim Feathers 5 or 4 or... The 5 times 4 or 4 times 5? I think I might have made it 4 times 5 or 5 times 4. And I was like, yeah, that makes it more balanced so that it's only plus 4. Plus 8, plus 32. Okay, have we yapped long enough? Are we just gonna keep yapping? This is a Flaris stream, so like, you know, I'm actually a just chatting VTuber. Clearly. I say, and then, you wanna know what I find really funny? It's 4 times 5 upgrades to 4 times 6. Interesting. Drawing Seraphim Feathers and Command same turn isn't guaranteed. Yeah, but drawing Seraphim Feathers with Command Plus is guaranteed. Fucking... Why does Command upgrade to have Retain? Such a silly and ridiculous thing. It's fine. It's fun. It doesn't matter. I'm allowed to make fun of my mod because it's my mod, okay? You aren't allowed to make fun of my mod because it's not your mod. But I do look at some things and go like, that's kind of funny. And the even funnier thing, like the last layer of irony of this is like, I'm gonna show you Flagbearer 2, and then it's gonna be like, wow, that's broken. We learned nothing. We've learned absolutely nothing. I have actually found that, like, because the problem with making a character that buffs themselves, like, strength and stuff, inspiration, whatever, is, sorry, this comment was... Listen, I understand that you don't know. I was like, I don't know how much I want to lay into this. I'm just not gonna do it. The context for why more hits matters is strength scalars. That's all. Okay, so what was the thing that I was thinking? What was I thinking? I was thinking something. Was I? What was I thinking? You can tell my brain's not working. I'm allowed to make fun of my mod. Oh yeah, Flagbearer 2 is gonna be trash. Oh, that's what it was. I feel like it still does a lot of damage. I don't know. I feel like I feel like you can still do a lot of damage, and the problem is that one of the main things that you do is you give yourself, like, inspiration. So, it's like, okay, well, if you gain inspiration, you just do a lot of damage, then, like, wow, that's a lot of damage, you know what I mean? So, I think that some issue with Flagbearer balancing was mostly testing on A20, so they became too strong in order to keep up with the difficulty. It's possible, but the thing is, I think that, like, the way that you're supposed to win Ascension 20 on characters is usually, like, some way of breaking the system, not stats. So I think that's part of the problem. I think that's part of the problem. Yeah. Flagbearer 2 is underpowered. You should... But? You should butt? What about Flagbearer's butt? What do you... Huh? 10 times damage immediately. We are Pendus free chat. Buff? Sorry, what about Flaris's butt? Sorry? What? I don't know if I understand. Can you please describe Flaris's butt to me? That's fucking stupid. Oh, the other thing that I was gonna say was that I'm on one monitor. And it's, Daz Nuts? Bruh. Yeah, I'm on one monitor, so this is, like, surprisingly very complicated for me. There's, like, 70 windows. There's, like, I don't know, man. It's, like, a lot. I feel like it's a lot. So here's the thing, is that, like, the run isn't gonna take, like, 2 hours, right? And we have to be live for 2 hours, so we have to pad it somehow, right? How do we pad the run time? How do we pad our time live? It's been 5 years. Flare is still trying to pad. 2 runs? Yeah, we should do 2 runs. Well, after we fail the first one, because I'm trash at this game, we'll maybe win the second one. Okay. It's time. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. How's it going? It's me. Talk about the state of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta for 30 minutes. So I think that, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! is a game. Yu-Gi-Oh! is, in fact, a game. It's a game that you can play. Tell us a story. Is it really a game? Sorry, let me think of a story. I'm trying to think of like a good story. What actually makes a good story? I think I asked you this last time. You told me to tell you a story, and I was like, what makes a good story? Because I don't know. Right? It's like when you start talking about something, you're like, oh yeah, that's like a story. I'm down with this story. What was the most pain you've ever felt in your life? So I actually haven't had a whole lot of physical pain in my life. Like, I've never broken a bone. You know what I mean? It depends on the audience. I suppose so. Yeah, I've never, like, broken a bone or anything like that. All of my pain has been emotional damage. Emotional damage. That's been my entire life. I live it every day. Yeah, bikini mods. I've been meaning to make a swimsuit model, and I've never done it. And I'm probably not going to, like, anytime soon. I don't have the time to make a freaking bikini model. I wanted to make a live 2D of me bursting out of a present for this year's Christmas short, but the thing is, like, I just, like, didn't do it. I didn't have the time or energy. Armor looks way cooler than swimsuits. You bursting? Yeah, I'd be busting. Yeah, that's what I should have done. For the present, it's like, I don't come out of the box. It's just like a geyser, and then it lands again. It's like one of those platforms from like Super Mario or Mario whatever, Mario Galaxy Odyssey. I don't know. I'm sure they have a time platform that has to do with being on the thing. I don't know, man. But we could make an armored bikini, by the way. Right? Bar's getting comboed in the corner. He needs to burst. I do need to burst. Has anyone done the joke yet where something says bikini armor and then it's like a set of full plate with a bikini over it? I don't think so, but that'd be fucking hilarious. That'd be super funny. I was trying to think of a story and I couldn't think of one. I feel like whenever... You know when you're like, oh, we should, like, tell me a story right now. But the problem is, like, well, now that, like, it puts you on the spot. And then, like, there's expectations for the story. Whereas, like, you just start talking about a story, then you've talked about it. What was the happiest moment of your life? I don't remember. I don't know, I have low expectations for stories. You should tell me a story now! Do it now! What was the happiest story of your life? Not getting accepted into Nijisanji. It's like when you say tell you a joke. No good jokes ever happen after that prompt. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't work. Stories need to come out naturally. You should tell us a story about what cool new mechanics Flagbearer 2 has. Yeah, I've sure been slow rolling this, huh? We've been live for 24 minutes, and I still haven't, like, opened the mod. I swear I had a lot of things to talk about for Flagbearer 2. Yeah. So the thing is, like, so Flagbearer 1. So, where do we start with this? So we removed stances. That's where we're gonna start. Plant recall, broken. Mechanically, Watcher as a concept is just broken. All of stances are broken. Rushdown is broken. And that was gonna go somewhere, and then I totally forgot. Yeah, so I was like, the thing that I liked about Flagbearer 1 was like the idea that you can like retain cards. I really like Retrace as a card. You'll probably find out we sure slapped a lot of text on Retrace, and I'm hoping it's good now. I sure hope Retrace doesn't blow ass now. But yeah, non-exhausting hologram seems really good. So I tried to play around more with that, and we made mechanics that are like, what if you actually cared about the next turn instead of like, what am I doing this turn? How do I resolve 5 Aura Excels and then draw 5 cards? So that's where we started. I've softened on Retrace, but only to the degree that I no longer remove it from the deck. That's fair. What's wrong with Retrace? Seemed fairly useful initially. No, it's just kind of funny because, like, not remember, when Flagbearer was, like, when we were initially doing, like, our first run of playing a lot of Flagbearer, I was updating the mod a lot. Poi would always say how they'd remove Retrace from the deck, like every time. It's like first removal was Retrace, like before Strike or Defend, just like get that shit out of my deck. So, yeah. Hi Fluffy, welcome. I heard you finished the thing. Congratulations. I wish there was a way you could send it to me, but like picture, not actually send me the thing. I would never open a PO box. But yeah, welcome. We're stalling before we play Flagbearer 2. I was talking a little bit about my design intent, which is, I thought that one mechanic that I had one mechanic that I had, I played around with that didn't really work out, which we're gonna figure out now whether or not it's good or bad, is timed buffs. I felt like timed buffs were fun as a concept, but part of the problem with it was that, like, when you resolve a power in Spire, usually you're like, oh, well, now I have that power, and that's, like, it's really good. Like, resolving your scaling is really important in Slay the Spire. So, it's weird if you made, like, a timed buff that, like, you know, you don't really want to, like, play it again, because now it's just a dead card in your deck, right? So, we'll see how that went. I tried to play around with timed buffs again, and some other cool mechanics that we will see. But I went on a big ramble to some friends about stuff that I updated about the mod, and I thought I was like, wow, this is a lot of stuff, surprisingly. Carno's opening a PO box would give us too much power. This is a wise decision. Yeah, I don't want your... I'm just not even gonna go there. Just not gonna do that. Here, take a sip of this coffee. Oh, chicken update. For the first time in months, they laid an egg. It was yesterday morning, like a Christmas miracle. Let's fucking go! Let's go, Chimkins! Chimkin egg! That's lovely. Thank you for updating us on Chimkin. I murdered Watcher? I didn't do anything. Watcher still exists. Also, I should mention for anyone who's going to play it that I'm pretty sure you can't launch this with Flagbearer 1 or it breaks the game. I'm pretty sure. This isn't a meme. I had both of them I had them both active one time and it crashed the game. So, like, we're just gonna... I haven't tried to do it again, but I can only assume that it will break the game again. So, just so you're aware. I've only sacked copies of Aura Shatter Slow on one Sadistic Nature deck. What was this for? Timed buffs? I think I've only done that once too. Okay, we should play the game. We should play the game so that I can talk about it and play the video game. It's just really weird having OBS not on my second monitor. It actually throws me off, like, a lot. I didn't think that it would, you know. Those auras are prime examples of powers you don't want multiples of. Oh, sure. Oh, I see. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I tried to... I was at least paying attention a little bit to that conceptually, but I don't know if, you know, maybe it overlaps or something like that. Like, it's still there to certain extents. I think there's at least one card that I can think of that's like... I think this just doesn't work in multiples, I think. Yeah. Okay. So. Wow. Wow. Who's that Pokemon? Is that... This monitor has adaptive backlighting, and it throws me off. I see it adjust every time, and I'm like, wow. Perhaps I misunderstood what you were trying to get across. So, remember Fortress and Inspiration? Why is your health such an ugly number? I should make it 69. Clearly. I don't remember. How did I choose the HP? Ironclad is 80, Silent is 70, Defect is 75, Watcher is 72. I think I just chose it off of, like, between these two. I picked 74. It's kind of random. I don't know what their balancing heuristic for what your starting HP is. I have no idea. Okay, Fluffy. Yes, so our starting relic applies 1 Seraphic Wrath. That is wrong. It's supposed to apply 2, so I should add that to the list of things that I should change so that it's correct. I was playing around with whether it applies 1 or 2, and it applies 2. We'll figure out what that does in a moment. Another try? You telling me that I lost? I lost my last run? Ye old deck. 4 strikes, 4 defends. We have Retrace. Wow. Retrace just has the suspend gain energy on it now. It just has it. I was like, I think I didn't want to put it because it was too much text or some stupid something like that. Something like that. But where I was like, it seems like it's too strong if you can just do it for free. But it's, you know, it just doesn't. Hologram! It is hologram. I'm actually wondering, see, I was like, I wanted to give less block than hologram because it doesn't exhaust, but also I don't want it to upgrade exhaust at, like, that doesn't make sense either, so I'm like, whatever, Retrace is just going to be a good card. We're just not going to worry about it. It feels like looking at a modern Yu-Gi-Oh card and a Yu-Gi-Oh card made 20 years ago. Really? We have Command. Command is deal 8 damage. It does not upgrade to retain. Instead, upgrade to this is a weird upgrade. I'm not sure if I want to change that, but I thought it was cool, so I did that. But yes, it gives duration 2 Auramite. So we still have Auramite. It's slightly different. Duration is you apply the effect for that many turns. If you already have duration, it extends the duration. So it doesn't like additively extend it. It just like sets it to the highest value. Highest value? No, I think that was earlier as well. It sets it to whatever value you're applying, but I think it's coded to be highest value. Mostly because it just does more. Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, I felt bad. Well, part of the other reason was that Retrace also meant to pick up Command, and Command was supposed to be like Command was supposed to be 0 cost. So Command just costs 1 now. So I wanted to put the energy somewhere else. Yes, Auramite applies Seraphic Wrath when you hit things, and when you have it for 2 turns, it becomes enhanced. I doubt it'll be the case, but it'd be really funny if Retrace becomes the best card on the character instead of Command. Yeah, I actually had... You mentioned, like, how Command was the best card, and I agreed with that, and I wanted... Command had a different upgrade. Basically, it had a fast activation for Enhanced Auramite, and I was like, this seems really strong. So, unfortunately, there's only one other card that breaks the timescale of giving yourself Enhanced Auramite. There's exactly one card that does it. And it's not Command. Because giving it to Command seemed very strong. So we'll find out what that does later. I don't think the keyword for Enhanced Auramite is on here. It's not. But yeah, so you gain 1 inspiration now, and inspiration is separate from the text of Auramite, or the inspiration that it gives you. If you don't have the mod, by the way, for the extended buff things, like, you know how you can get 2 lines of buffs or 3 lines of buffs, instead of your buffs extending, like, all the way over to the boss? I would I would very much recommend that you do that. You should probably do that. But yeah, instead I made the upgrade, it attacks twice, because Seraphic Wrath applies on hit, so yeah. say you have duration 3 of Oromite and you play command, does it lower your duration? It does. It would lower it. And that's why I'm like, I think that's how it's coded right now, but I don't think it's an issue for Oromite specifically. It might be for like other cards, maybe. Sure, let's look at more cards. So we have some cards with text on them. We got 2 fading cards. That's interesting. So I wanted retain things to be cool because I thought that like preparing for a turn that you're going to be doing a lot of stuff, you need like retain helps with that. But I also came to the conclusion that if you have like 70 retain cards that just sit in your hand, like that means you have 70 retain cards that sit in your hand and you don't do anything with them. So we made fading. So fading is an effect that happens on retain. It happens at the start of the turn though, not at the end of the turn. It activates the fading effect, reduces fading, and then it exhausts if it's at 0. So this would give you 3 block at the start of your turn, 2 times, and then it would exhaust itself. Seraphic Wrath, which we haven't talked about yet, or rather, like, we haven't activated it all yet. This just improves its damage, and then we have Inspiration, now a power, with fading that upgrades. Ooh, that's not actually what I wanted to take, because I wanted to take the other one, but yeah, I think it's fine. Inspiration is a good card. 1 Flexarity. It gives temporary inspiration. This, okay, so we... Spoiler alert, Reflect does not exist. But also, I think this is like the only card I put temporary inspiration on. Because I was like, I was having PTSD flashbacks of haste. How do we win this run? What are we gonna do today? What are we gonna do today, Flaris? I think we're gonna play haste and kill them. 1 inspiration on a 1 energy power is the expected rate. I agree. Okay, so there's no stance effect, unfortunately. It's there. Look, we have Oromite, and we have Inspiration. I suppose I can keep Inspiration in my hand so that the fading effect is... can see the fading effect happen, but... yeah, so... Seraphic Wrath is when you proc it, it does a little lightning bolt proc thing. So it's a 3-hit passive. I wanted to have like a cool UI thing to represent that it's there, but unfortunately that's not like... it's just not in the cards. Doing anything visual in this game is like a... I don't want to mess with that. I don't mess around with that at all. I have no idea how to implement any of that, so... Fortunately, that doesn't exist, but yeah, I think we can pick up command again, and we're not going to kill this thing because I don't want to. I want to show off what the thing does. We can block. Blocking is good. I suppose we'll play this. Oh wait, but that means I discard the command. That's too bad. Okay. Oh, did it? Did it not reduce the... No, I played Inspiration, that's why. I was at 3. Okay. Yeah, so we have Enhanced Oromite. You can't gain Oromite. So this is like the penultimate turn of whatever you were doing, and then you'll have to reset afterwards. Whenever you attack, apply 2 Seraphic Wrath per hit. And also for... this is for all of the enhanced effects that they count... or all effects that refer to the base version of it refer to the whatever enhanced version as well. So that it, you know, so that cards work. But yes, we can now blow this thing the fuck up. And I actually didn't initially have the enhanced thing. The enhanced thing happened like while I was making all the other cards, and then I was like, wait, this seems really good. It felt like a bit of a brain blast to me. Oromite is a stance now. It's not a stance. It's not coded like a stance, so it doesn't work like a stance. It's like a timed buff. But it kind of functions like a stance. Plant was a stance that applied Oromite, I guess, previously. Now it's just a thing. It's an install, yeah. Did Sidearm really need the Warcry treatment? So I thought this was very interesting because I feel like this card's actually kind of sick. And I feel like it... I like this card, actually. I think Sidearm is really cool. Because if you think about it, if you need to do something next turn for your enhanced Oromite turn, well, then maybe you want to put it on top of your deck. Right? So I actually felt like the draft context for this doing the Warcry thing is actually like kind of stronger than just raw drawing the cards. Because you can tuck things. Upgrades to 2. Then you put 1 back. We're gonna take it. What's up, Flar? We're playing updated... We're playing Flagbearer 2. Which I'm very excited for. Don't get me wrong, Siren was very, very good. The effect can give decent value, but it's still strange when retaining is already a thing. What has Flar done with Caliburn? What haven't I done with Caliburn? You don't have any way to retain normal cards that make sense? Maybe. Yeah, who knows? Like, maybe Sidearm goes back to being, like, just draw cards. I mean, it was just Pommel Strike, right? But I was like, how do we make cool Pommel Strike for this character? Guess we can fight the Flaming Elite. We probably can. Or we could have like 7 billion encounters. Oops. Still not used to doing it. But I think I would have wanted to tuck Retrace. I'm curious what you've done with it in Flagbearer without stances. That's a good question. Divination to common. I was wondering if that's too strong. But also, like, Silent has acrobatics. And I felt like drawing 2 cards next turn is, like, fine. Parallel universe still exists. Why is Echoing Pulse a skill? Probably because it's a mistake. Good catch. See, now we can update all these things before I repost the thing. It is an attack. That's correct. I think I actually noticed that, and then I didn't update it. I would tell you if I genuinely didn't, like, notice it, but I think specifically with Echoing Pulse, it was, like, on the to-do list, and I didn't do it. Echoing Pulse no longer costing 0 is very sad. Yeah, it is now a more generic deal damage to everything card. I don't think we're going to take it. I might want to take the Divination. I mean, we're still kind of looking for damage, right? It's like, I want to take the Divination, but I don't think it's... I don't think it's correct. Why did it cost 0? So Echoing Pulse costed 0 before because it was conditional on you being planted. Was my justification for it. Where I was like, this card is not always active. So because it's not always active, I can make it cost 0. It's my favorite Pulse card. It was a Pulse card, for sure. It was a Pulse card of all time. I think we're going to skip on these because I don't need these necessarily. And we have like 3 more encounters, so we can probably like get there. Yes, blocking is probably good. Oh, I wanted to mention that like I feel like since playing CZN, my ability to play Slay the Spire has gone down significantly. Like it's just I feel like I just play this game so much worse. I feel kind of bad about. Oh shit! See, this is what I mean. I should have blocked. He didn't block. Dumbass. Oh man. Okay, these are new cards. Area of Light's still kind of being a multi-hit card, but it, you know, not. Do you want me to talk about the cards, by the way? Because, like, I don't know, I could, like, not talk about the cards if you guys want to just, like, quickly read them, and then, like, you can be excited for finding them in your own run instead of, like, me rambling about them. But I like talking about the cards because I think they're cool. Echoing Pulse was so strong, man. It was just good on rate, and you could make a dedicated pulse deck work with it as your only source of additional pulses. Well, maybe you'd also want Pennon. Yeah, it was a card. Prefer to figure them out myself, but also developer commentary is fun. That's fair. So we have Banner Swirl still goated, but now in a very different way. Yeah. I think it is an interesting card. It is another. Well, I don't need this turn, so we're just gonna brainstorm it away. Welcome, Kichi. Welcome, welcome. Banner Dance, another enabler. We could probably take Banner Dance. I think having a second duration is probably a good idea. Area of Lights seems bad now, but I don't know what synergies it has. Banner Dance seems very good. I agree. Would be... Should probably block. Want to help me think because I'm cooking and it's something evil. I don't think I can help you think right this moment, right now. Because we're in the middle of playing Flagbearer 2. I was like, I'm getting attacked for so much damage. Why are they dealing so much damage? I don't understand. Why do they want to hurt me so much? This would be 6, be 9. It would be 6, 7. It would be 9. That doesn't kill it. Shit. That also doesn't kill it, I don't think. So you have a block potion. It's just incapable of doing this. Incapable of playing the video game anymore. Where are my Serenial 0 cost? Put this back in my hand. Whatever. Okay. There it is. Hey, it's that. So I removed buyback as a keyword because it's just the text to put something back in your hand. But now Momentum Swipe has like 7 lines of text. Which I think is really funny. So we do have a buyback card. If this card applied Seraphic Wrath, it would go infinite with 3 copies of itself. So we made sure it didn't do that, because that'd be very silly. Yeah, we also have Counter Thrust. It's a duration. It's a duration that we haven't had yet. So Aegis is gain block at the end of your turn. I should probably put it... I used to have the effect of what... like a keyworded Aegis on this for the purposes of saving space, otherwise it'd be like too big on the card. I should probably put that at base gives you 4 block. So Aegis is 4 block at the end of your turn, scales with dexterity and then an inspiration for 2 turns, and you can reset it, so. That seems quite strong as is with how often you're triggering it even this early, though probably not as good as Old Momentum Swing. Yeah, I was wondering if I, like, maybe make it do less damage, because I don't know if our triggers are going up or down. I think theoretically, like, you could stance a lot in 1 turn. So that's why I was like, if you stance like 5 times in 1 turn, that's a lot of momentum swipes. But if you... like, after the first... if you relic swap, or after the first activation of the Seraphic Wrath, like, is it really easy to trigger it again? I'm not sure. I guess a main stipulation of this is that, like, you know, I have no idea if these cards are just, like, incredibly strong or not. Because I've played around with the numbers a lot, and, like, there was a point in time where it seemed like I just wasn't winning runs, and I didn't know why I was losing. And now I'm like, damn, these cards are pretty good. Just reading the card, I have no idea how much block I'm getting from Aegis. Yes, I agree. That's why I was like, I think putting it that at base it gives you 4 is like a good idea. On the keyword. But Aegis tells you how much block you're gaining. We just happen to find this one first. Divine Flash exists. And it gives you chasers. This is supposed to be... I wanted these to be called motes, but in order to reuse the art, we called it chaser. I wanted them to be a goopy guy. What do we need? Chaser does cause 0 now. It's like, what do we want? I think... I mean, counter thrust seems fun. All of these seem fun. Maybe I'll take counter thrust so that I can showcase Aegis. Seems I'll still really like Divine Flash. Yeah, I think Divine Flash is good. Good card. Oh, there's Excalibur. Counter thrust? I have no idea how to post this game. What? How to post this game? How to play this game? Yeah, so unfortunately the text of this card doesn't work. I don't really know how to fix it at the moment, but I think the card works. A, I think the card works. B, I'm not really sure if... I'm not sure if I can fix how many times it does damage. Because the thing is, fading takes up the magic number. And, yeah. Of course, I like Divine Flash. I request a 1-cost suspend attack. Is Divine Flash still an attack? Because it should be a skill. I think I didn't, that might be another one that I need to fix. I'm so embarrassed. My reputation is 0 now. I made a typo. My life is ruined. Like, makes a small typo. Oh! I did not see it. I'm gonna not talk about or look at or whatever that is right now. It seems off topic. I'm going to continue talking about the Flagbearer 2 mod. So it's on topic? Oh, he played Slay the Spire. I see. Well, that's cool. Slay the Spire is great. The Flagbearer 1 I requested such a card existed. Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, I was gonna say if this is off topic, then I'm not so sure. Well, that's cool. Yeah, Spire's great. Spire's a great game. Recall Presence still a 2x damage dealer, and Oromite is a duration, so just a conditional. He played a claw build with defect. Ah, I'm sure chat loved that. Claw is law, as they say. I miss when Flar played Slay the Spire. Now they just do Spire the Slay. What the heck? Yeah, so we're playing my mod. This is version 2. This is I was gonna make a mod for Slay the Spire 2 of like here's it again. I was gonna make it for Spire 2. That's the point. So I was gonna make it for Spire 2, but then I just like started making cards, and then now the mod is basically done. So Excalibur seems a little overtuned comparing directly to Bludgeon, assuming the additional hits stack up and remain between plays. They do. That is kind of the point. Is that it's just supposed to be like a big damage dealing card retain thing. But maybe it could do less damage. I think I agree. Bludgeon got demoted to an uncommon in Spire 2, so maybe it might be fine. Interesting. You also inspired me to play Slay the Spire and continentally, well, conveniently. There we go. I was like, this is a word that I know. Conveniently, it was 90% off. This Machadol gameplay, if you guys are confused. Oh my god. Yeah, Temporal Spike is cool. It's funny. It's not Temporal Spike anymore. It's Temporal Spikes. That's why it hits twice. That's why it does it 2 times. Do we need that? I mean, it seems kind of good. We could also take Excalibur, but the card doesn't work. So, I'm scared to take it. You need it? Need what? Temporal Spikes or Excalibur? 4 damage on Temporal Spikes is kind of sad. I agree. I just feel like if you put 2x Scalig on anything, it does a lot of damage. So I want to be very careful with it. The weak is maybe kind of good, so I'll take it. Bludgeon is generally a good Act 1 pickup just to nuke hallway fights. Brocke. I would like to draw a retrace, please. I'd like to draw a retrace, please. Hey, there it is. We can do the thing. So now we have enhanced Aegis instead of regular Aegis. This says gain, where is it? Yeah, it's gain 3 block 2 times. So it's gain 5 block 2 times. So we're still gaining 12? Why does it say 6? I have 2 inspiration. This should... I think I know why this is happening, but it should say 5. This should be 5. Okay. I just realized that Flagbearer can no longer use Divine Flash as a knob counter. That's correct, unfortunately. It is not... what is that card called? Iron Wave? It's not Iron Wave anymore. Is it 3 times 2 normally? Yes. So this updates whenever, I think it's whenever you play a card. It has an update function basically for when it should update the text of the card. But I think what happened was when the inspiration got applied from Enhanced Oromite and got like removed and all that stuff, that it, yeah, it's, I think that's why it's like this. But it should say 10. I'll have to take a look at it. Yeah, the hooks for when things trigger are a little weird, honestly. Oh, also, for better or for worse, you might notice that that Seraphic Might is applying even though they have Artifact, is because it is coded as a buff. It's not even really supposed to be a buff. Like, it's just supposed to work. But I definitely didn't want to make it a debuff, because I didn't want it to shred Artifact for no reason. Because that seems kind of broken. That character looks familiar, I just can't put my finger on it. Yeah, I have no idea who this character is, I'm gonna be honest with you. What have they done to my boy? What have they done to my boy? Thank you for that, Pat. What have they done to them? Formless Rapier unplayable. Formless Rapier is just unplayable now. I can't believe they would... Can't believe developer would nerf Formless Rapier. Why would they do... How could they do that? Reorganize is a cool card. I don't know if Reorganize is actually too powerful. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think being able to pick up a card from your graveyard every turn for free is actually, like, kind of really fucking strong. So, I don't know. You get both? Sign me up. Yes, we get a drop kick clone. A drop kick clone is on Seraphic Wrath proc. Because we can't make heal hook or drop kick. And extra attack is kind of bad. So I don't know if I want to take Reorganize or not. We have Sidearm for tucking cards. We have Retrace already. I'm gonna take the Formless Rapier, I think. I guess we don't have like card draw in air quotes. We don't have like a card draw pattern. So actually, we'll take Reorganize. I'm assuming there's no way to apply more than 2 Seraphic Wrath per hit. Area of Light supplies 3. This is a lot of damage. Why am I taking so much damage? Why does this game hate me? This game hates me. I'm just gonna... I mean, as a standard buff, like how Enhanced Oromite only applies to... Oh, yeah, I think so. I think that is accurate. Me trying to remember all of the card changes I made, like, I don't know, man. Whoa, it's that... Is that a mid-second? It's not. Kind of seems like Seraphic Wrath is just 1 extra damage unaffected by vulnerable, but I'm sure there's synergy we haven't seen yet. That is kind of what it does, though. So Moments Past is to is to keep fading cards around. I'll be real, I'll probably avoid Reorganize just to avoid having to make a buyback decision every turn. I think that that's fair. I think that that's fair. Oh, welcome, Dere. Sorry, I don't know if I saw your message when you came in. My bad. But yes, we were playing Flagbearer 2, Electric Boogaloo. What have they done to my boy? They've massacred my boy. Haste is a suspend card. It also gives vigor. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this card, but it exists. Light Beam is also playable. Light Beam is not unplayable now. Wow, Light Beam was unplayable before. Yeah, I don't think we need any of these cards. I think we'll pass it. Just block. We've been through like 7 billion encounters, and I feel like we're dying. Passing on the potion just for fun. Yeah. Well, guys, we're on Ascension 0. Clearly we don't need it. Just taking 1 billion damage. Everything is fine. We've seen a lot of these. Maintain Leyline is basically just skim. Almost skim. Not quite skim. Extend makes your durations longer, which can be nice for just keeping stuff around. Do we need it? I mean, we have Aegis. We also have Aegis as the duration 2 version, but I don't think it's super necessary. It's like I kind of want to take it just because it's card draw, but also we don't have a whole lot of energy, so. And we have Reorganize as well, so I feel like we don't need the extra card draw. Move a card, upgrade a card. I guess it'd be like a decent chance to upgrade command. Perhaps Inspiration. We could upgrade Inspiration, actually. Put Inspiration to 2. Enhanced Auramite says you can't gain Auramite and that it counts as Auramite. So can you extend it as that isn't gaining Auramite? I believe the way that it is coded right now, and it's the intention, or it's supposed to be the intention, is that Enhanced Auramite is the only buff that cannot be extended, because it's supposed to be like you have this turn. Like that's use this turn wisely. It is your one turn. So it is only supposed to last for 1 turn, and it's currently basically hard-coded to remove itself afterwards, so it doesn't follow the things of duration. I don't know if I'll come around to that and be like, maybe extend isn't very powerful, and perhaps maybe being able to extend Enhanced Auramite is good. That's just a thing that should be possible. But part of the reason for that was if these were coded as all the other ones, with Enhanced and stuff like that, I think that would mean that playing all of the generic plant cards would be very, very strong. But again, I'm not sure. This is all I just want to make it clear that this is all very, very early. I'm going to allow you guys to play it. Hopefully you'll have fun playing it. I think that it is in a playable state for you to jam it on Ascension 20 and just have fun with it. but I'm open to just like changing all of this basically, because it's like, who knows, maybe things just aren't good, they have to be cut. Like, I don't want to be, basically I don't want to be in another banner magic situation where I feel like I need to keep it around and instead just be like, you know what, banner magic's not working, I'm gonna cut it, whatever, it's not a big deal. Like, so it might change, but I don't know. Welcome, Rav. Welcome. Barrier, still barrier. I don't know if we want to take a second inspiration or not. That's probably good. Second inspiration's probably good. I'm sure I will despise playing it since it killed my favorite mod and made it completely unplayable. Yes, exactly. It killed Flagbearer 1. Flagbearer 1 is no longer playable. I actually don't think we need the second inspiration. I don't really want to take it. Maybe we do, though. And then I have to upgrade it. We'll take it. It's fine. Oh no, we don't have pulse anymore, so we can't. So this is just killing us. We're just dying. Oh no. This would deal 10. Is that enough? I don't think so. Oh, I also don't know how this works. That makes sense. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't super sure if that's how that was gonna work. I should probably take a look at that. Like the apply Seraphic Wrath. Your first attack each turn applies 2, it should be 2 Seraphic Wrath. So I think I fixed this on another card. So I think I can make AoE attacks just apply 2 to everything. That, like, makes sense to me. So, yeah, let's see if we can, not die here. Cool. Oh, look, it's Seraphim Feathers. Not broken anymore. Hopefully, at least. There's the other Aegis card. So, yeah, this is what actually has the Aegis text on the card. I wasn't sure how to make the keywords pop up to say, like, that this buff is, like, the Aegis buff, but it is there. Don't think we need Moments Past, and I don't actually think we need Guardian Protocol either. I think we're kind of fine. We have Counter Thrust. Let's heal. Remove a card. Remove a strike. I'm gonna heal again, maybe? I just, like, don't want to die. It'd be really embarrassing if we died. 217. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we have enough time to only play one. Let's upgrade this. We'll be fine. Having it explained on one card and keyworded without explanation on another card seems unnecessarily confusing. I want to say that there's a precedent for cards that do that, but also on Counter Thrust it was because there's, like, not enough space. It would also be funny if you could do it for content. I think it would. Maybe Counter Thrust just needs to be like, it always applies the thing every time. But also, like, Duration 3 Aegis looked really stupid. Like, it just saying that without, like, any other thing. Just looked really dumb. Does this kill me? 4 defense. I was like, what did we do last turn? We played Inspiration and then played a bunch of defense. I think I'm just dead. I think I just died. Well, we're not dead. We're pretty close, though. You got your ass whooped by the Guardian? That's really funny. I'm sorry for laughing, but that's really funny. Oh no. My phone is running out of battery because it can't stay plugged in. No. We're gaining 8. That's 16, so that blocks it by itself. That's pretty good. I think this still blocks it by itself. Wow, that's actually, like, really strong. That's incredibly powerful. Wow, this seems incredibly powerful. I would argue it's best to keyword it on both and then put numbers in the reminder text for Aegis. So Guardian Protocol should say duration 3 Aegis and then say what it does. Yeah, it's like there are powers that basically say like it'll have the text for strength of like your attacks deal 3 more damage or something instead of saying gain 3 strength. But I think that makes sense. Can't think about it. It's like, it's how I had it the first time. Or rather, like, I had Aegis just keyworded, or like all of the duration effects just keyworded as they were. But then it, like, then the cards didn't explain what they did, and that was kind of weird. So, I'm more inclined to want to change counter thrust, but again, it's because of space reasons, so maybe I'll have to think of something. What am I activating right now? I'm activating the timey-wimey thing. Oh my god, it's not attacking! We can't extend our Aegis! No, the use case for when Guardian Protocol is better! Ah! I'm tilting. Yeah, 2 inspirations goes hard. Sweet. What do we get? Wow, it's Seraphim form. That's a card. We've seen that card before. Is that card different at all? This is one that I'm like, yeah, guys, we're gonna have to kill this one. Yeah, guys, I think this one's gonna get nerfed immediately. This one's gotta die. Immediate flight, that's a big buff. Yeah, this one was like, I don't know about this one, man. I'm still very on the fence with this one. This is completely balanced, is it? Yeah, we gave it immediate flight. I wanted to see, I don't know. Seraphim form already feels kind of strong, but I don't know. I think we'll take it. We'll play it. What are we taking? We taking Snecko Eye? I don't think so. Philosopher's Stone. Time to die to birds. No! Where's my retrace? So that I can giga buff myself. Now we draw a retrace. Could you imagine if it wasn't attacking? I would have killed them. Shame that there wasn't 50 defend. Why is that a shame? These are new, I think. Cantrip is the same. Hopeful plea a little bit different. No art for prayers answered. I don't know what my brain is doing right now. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I think Temporal Guard is a cool card. We have Brainstorm on a block card. It do be Brainstorm. This card's really good. I kind of want to take it, but yeah, I think we need like an upfront block card. Counter Thrust being already quite good, but I'm going to Brainstorm lock myself. Yeah. I should put fetch lands into this character so that we can un-Brainstorm lock ourselves. You can never have too many block options unless you do, then you have too many block cards. That is correct. So Fracturing is a really long fucking card. This one's been changed a few times. Energy card. Trade draw for energy. Can I trade my wood for sheep? Can I give the sheep my wood? Devout Lightning still exists? It's a card. I think Devout Lightning's fine. Oh, I should mention one thing, by the way, which is that, like... So, I'm a dumbass. You probably didn't need to know that, but... Oh, man. Settlers of Catan reference? Yes. 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 What was I saying? Oh, so when I made the repository for this, for this version of Spire, is that there was a version of Flagbearer that I was like, okay, we're going to save this version of Flagbearer, and then we're going to make the new version, which is the current version of Flagbearer 1. I copied the old version, which does mean that... which does mean that there might be bugs that I fixed in a later version of Flagbearer that still exist on this one. I don't know. I'm just saying. Because I thought, oh, I'm going to be changing like 90% of the cards anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, I can use this version as the base anyways. But I'm just saying that if you encounter a bug that's like, hey, I thought we fixed this, that's probably why. That's why that happened. I kind of want to take Fracturing. I think we have card draw through Reorganize, and we want energy to play stuff like Seraphim Form and stuff like that. So I'm going to take Fracturing. We could also take, we could take Rewrite. If you encounter a bug, I take no responsibility for it, and it's your fault. I'm saying that if you encounter a bug that I fixed in the past, it's because I'm a dumbass. I'm actually taking responsibility for it instead of not. Yeah, we don't have, like, suspend payoffs. I don't think we take moments past, because we're still not... We don't have, like, 70 fading cards. So... Do we take rewrite? Now that I think about it, Chaser might actually be bugged. Anyways. It's fine. Rewrite... Do I want a rewrite? We have one upfront block card in Temporal Guard, and we have Counter Thrust. I think I do take this rewrite. Okay. There's like one card that I could find that explains a keyword that's used somewhere else. Caltrop has explanatory text for thorns rather than saying gain 3 thorns. Well, at least it's a precedent. It does exist. It's there somewhere. It's a lot of damage. Do you know that birds does a lot of damage when you when you have Philosopher's Stone? Did anybody know that? What? Yeah, that's new, right? That's new to Flagbearer 2. Is that birds kills you when you take Philosopher's Stone. That's like a new thing. Reveal Leyline Plus. Reveal Leyline still gain energy. These are all cards we've seen, I think. They still exist. I actually wondered if Temporal Step is maybe, like, not supposed to give you 12 drop. It's possible. I suppose it's fine. I was like, I don't know if we, like, maybe don't want to trigger fracturing, but 2 time sickness. We don't have Aegis. But I don't think we need it. Another counter thrust. Early universe. I don't think we need 2 counter thrusts. Get jaxed. Transform, strike, defend seems interesting. Oh no, we got 2 things. Oh my god. 2 new cards. 2 old new cards. No, my phone's gonna run out of battery. Okay. Let me see if I can prop it up. I don't think I can because it's... Basically, right now, it is, it's just sitting on my desk. And I have a charger for it. But... I've come around on new sidearms since it can hide a fading card as well. Yeah! Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool synergy? You can hide your cards and it, like, does something. I think as of right now, fading cards. I feel like I need to like put more fading cards. That's my current thought on first blush. Spoiler alert. But I don't know if that's accurate. Okay, I don't know if... Wait, can I put this sideways? Is it able to detect my face? Oh, you know what? It probably doesn't work sideways. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think this is, Here, no. I unfortunately don't think this is going to work very well. Oh, maybe? Maybe? Wait, hold on a second. Wait, we might have it. Hopefully I don't break my fucking cable by doing this. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne. I mean, that's gonna work for now. I was only planning on doing the one stream anyways, so it's fine. Those shallow words I'd understand if I played more than 5 minutes of Slay the Spire. Fading is a mechanic that is unique to Flagbearer. I mean, I don't know if it's on a different mod as well, but it's okay. You, fading is it's a thingamajig. Are we upgrading something? What does upgrading fracturing do? Makes it 3 fading. Gives you an extra turn of free energy. Oh, right. Sorry. These are... I didn't read out Rewind or Sacred Ground. So, Rewind is like... Rewind is like weird... the retain tool thing, but... Yeah. I wonder if Inspiration Plus is too strong. Inflame and Footwork goes from 2 to 3, whereas Inspiration goes from 2 to 4. As well as being retainable for a decent while. I don't know how you'd make it not go to 4, though. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I'm not sure. Maybe, like, Inspiration just always stays at 1. And then it just, like, increases the fading count or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, Sacred Ground is another card that's like... We could keyword Sacred Ground here if we would like. But whenever you play a skill, apply 1 Seraphic Wrath to all enemies. I guess just do both to see what feels better. Yeah, it's like... It's kind of like... Here's the thing, is that this is a character that relies on scaling, right? Like, you do kind of need the scaling to do the damage. I found that if I don't, then sometimes I don't do damage. So. Fading 3 for 2 temporary inspirations. So it's temporary +4, but becomes a +2. I think I don't understand. You'll have to reiterate that one. Rewind's neat. Hide cards. Draw cards, hide cards. Plan for next turn. Do cool stuff. Right, I was gonna upgrade something. We can probably, like, upgrade command now, right? Is this... So many lines. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah. Let's upgrade command. There's Divine Wrath, and there's Reinforced Banner. So this is the one card that can shortcut Auramite if you want. It's there. It exists. It doesn't plant. Has extend 1 instead. Oh, this card doesn't do anything. Or this relic. That should be removed. I guess technically it would still work. You still get an echoing heartbeat in your hand. And I guess it has retain for anything that triggers retain. But That relic's not supposed to be there. Okay. Let's remove a strike. Gain 2 inspiration, fading 3. Just gain 1 inspiration, fading 3, gain 2 temporary inspiration. This is for the upgraded. So it should always be fading 3? Or does it go from fading... Okay. I could see that. Because then it works with the... Then the fading half of it actually matters more. Which I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Because, yeah, part of my inspiration for wanting... Inspiration, hilarious. Part of my inspiration for this card was it was one of the first that I had the thought of doing the fading stuff for. And what this actually read before was fading gain dexterity, but on play you gain strength. So it's like if you want to... if you're still in blocking mode and you're trying to get set up, the fading is supposed to help you get there. But then, like, the playing it is your burst to do more damage. And then I just replaced it with inspiration because I felt like I wanted just, like, an inspiration card instead. Because that was sort of what the Flagbearer was doing. But yeah, 2 inspiration definitely seems good. So maybe it is just 1. It's always fading 3. I feel like actually it should always be fading 2. Because then you're choosing between whether you want 2 temporary inspiration on the second turn or if you're gonna end up playing it. I'll think about it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. Anyways, we're gonna... It's gonna be available. I put in the README to, like, not redistribute it, but that basically... The only reason I'm saying that is, like, don't post it on the workshop, because it's not, like, technically done. But if you know anyone who'd be interested in, like, playing the mod, giving their 2 cents or whatever, you know, feel free to let them know. Because it's still an early version of the mod. It's cool of you to do. Yeah, it's gonna be, I'm gonna make it available. I just haven't... evidently, after this, I'm probably gonna fix the, what were the things that I had to fix? Echoing Pulse as an attack. I think that was it. I think there might have been one other thing, but... Gotta get attacked for 13. Well, looky here. I have something that does that. Let's put, do we need Fracturing? I guess we can put Fracturing... The Seraphim form on top, and then... some Pole Spikes, maybe? Keep Fracturing in our hand. Upgrade Sacred Ground. I wanted to play the Rewrite, but... Oh, remove the Pulse Relic, yes. We do need to do that. I don't know why I hid Seraphim form as if I was, like, gonna play it or something. I guess I can. There's Momentum Swipe again. I think we take it this time. take the boot. Actually, I guess I could have taken the key. It's fine. Oh, we probably get to look at a bunch of new cards. Synchronize is still there. Preparation, kind of, sort of, actually a Stance Dancing card. Sort of. This is the one card. This is the one card that lets you Stance Dance. Similarly to when I went from Flagbearer 1 beta to Flagbearer 1, it will be weird to see known art with totally different effects. Yes. I'm inclined to agree. Terreality still exists. I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't, I don't actually know if I even want to keep this card, but it's there currently. Aura Shatter, slightly different. Nerfed, kind of. Nerfed, kind of, sort of. Any other new cards here? Rally. Rally exists. This is, this was old Inspiration. Or like very, very older version of Inspiration that gave, it gave duration, basically. Gave duration something. Do we take Preparation? Is Preparation good? Does Aura Shatter work properly with AoE cards, or is it like the starter relic? So Aura Shatter, I troubleshooted literally yesterday. And, like before I left. And Aura Shatter has the correct code for how the starter relic is supposed to work. That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure I can make this work. I just have to, like, put that over there. So I guess add it to the list of things that I need to fix before posting the link. I'll make a community post. I was originally going to add it to the description of this, which I'll probably do anyways. But, yeah, I'll have to add it later. Oh, I want me this. Let's take Rally. Rally is good. And I wanted Rally to be good. I want my stupid 1-cost buff card or 0-cost buff card to be, like, good. Because it wasn't good last time. It was, like, arguably, questionably not amazing last time. So I want it to be good this time. Okay. So we have like 7 billion inspiration. Where is my, where are the things that I actually do? Where are my attacks? I guess we could reapply this. Yeah, I know this run has been a little bit slower, honestly, because, like, partially because I don't even really know how to 100%, like, play the mod yet very effectively, but also, like, developer commentary talking about stuff. Riptime still exists. It's still just Riptime. I like this card. I think it fits a lot better with this version of Flagbearer. I'm not going to take it because we have reorganized, but it's still there. But what are we thinking? What are we saying? Are we excited? Does it look exciting? I was pretty excited, honestly. I actually felt like removing stances was, like, huge for giving design space to other things. It's like if we don't have stances, we can do so many other things. There was a lot of card spaces to do just literally anything else. Is Rally bugged? When you played it the second time, it looked like you got one more inspiration than you were meant to. It might be bugged. How much did it give me? I'll check. Rally is supposed to give 2, so we'll see next turn. So there it gives 2. And then I'm assuming when we enhance it, we'll have to, we'll check. The enhanced version gives +1. I think this is flashing on... I don't think it's triggering, but it's flashing on every card play, which is a bug. It's bugged. It has enhance, yes. It is working as intended? Okay. There have been some bugs with the enhanced cards. So it's like, if it's... I wouldn't be surprised if it was bugged. So... I think it looks cool. I'll have to play it myself to be sure, but I'm excited to give it a shot. Yeah! I'm excited for people to play it too. I think that I really enjoyed playing Flagbearer 1 just to, like, play it and be like, look at this thing that I made. Also, it's fun. Like, I find it fun. So hopefully I can do, like, a better job at balancing this with just, like, cool effects. I do seriously think, like, the... Like, stance dancing had a very significant impact on, like, balancing the mod or, like, just the design space for stuff. So, not having that meant there was a lot of other things we could do. So, is Shuriken as OP on Flagbearer 2? I mean, you still have momentum swipe, so I'm guessing it is. It probably is. We actually don't have a lot of attacks, so I think I'm going to take the Seraph of Feathers. Though we do have a lot of cards in our deck now. Is there anything to upgrade? We could upgrade Rally. We could upgrade... Rewind. I'm not sure. Could also be Sidearm. Could also be Heal, I guess. I'm realizing that I have, like, 3 Brainstorm effects and 1 Buyback from Graveyard effect, which is, like, a lot of buttons to click. There's so much stuff. It's probably just Seraphim Feathers. Apparitions, I think we'll be fine. Just upgrade this now. I think we don't need this yet. Temporal spikes broken with boot? Question mark? It's insane. Don't need those yet. Yep. Seraphim Feathers broken with boot? Question mark? Yeah, unnerfing Seraphim Feathers with boot actually busted. Is it attacking me this turn? Alright. We have 2 inspirations. We don't have Retrace to play this counter thrust twice, unfortunately. Maybe play this now. Double up on Rally. can just play everything. What's up, Frogman? How's it going? We are playing Flagbearer 2, Electric Boogaloo. This is a mod that I wanted to start designing for Spire 2. And then I just, like, made the thing. Now it's made. It's done. It's not done, but, like, it is in a playable state with most of the design intent that I wanted. And we're getting... This is actually what I'm kind of excited about, is that, like, we're getting a lot of inspiration by just playing the inspiration power, which is, like, how I wanted it to work. That's how I wanted it to work. How's Christmas been? Couldn't show up yesterday? I don't think I was live yesterday. I was live the day before that. We played Chaos Zero, and I pulled Serennial. Serennial's really good. Cool last mod. Thank you. I'm going to post a drive link, a Google Drive link. So, yes. It's a good thing Slay the Spire 2 has similar numbers to Spire 1, so you can mostly port the design. Well, that's the thing, is I don't know if there's going to be other stipulations for things that, like, maybe there's going to be issues. But the point was that, like, if there are any effects that end up being, like, kind of just broken in Spire 2, like, obviously I will want to change those, and I'm just keeping it in mind. So, Aura Drain kind of different. I don't know if this card's broken, but it seems really strong. We're gonna pick it, I think. Drain Time just worded correctly this time, I think, so... How have been the Serennial pulls? Mine sucked. I pulled 2 copies of Serennial, and I posted a thing. You can go watch it right now. You can go watch... what was it called? What the fuck did I name that thing? Senbetsu, 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 get ravaged. Drain Time, massive nerf, good. Minus Aura. Grimoire exists. I wonder if we should get Grimoire to play Seraphim form. I don't think it's necessary. Let's try Aura Drain. I think I tested Aura Drain to make sure it works, but I don't think I've used it. Just cage off these 2 things. Oh, I should remember to get the keys so that we can do the thing. Or I'll forget. Get it? Because drain aura, so they have minus aura. See, I should just have them, like, T-posing on... The art should just be, like, players T-posing on them. Minus aura. Did that apply correctly? Because I think I didn't have Auramite yet, so it shouldn't have worked. Right? I did this, and then I did this. And it currently has Shackled gain 3, and it only has -2. Well, that probably needs to be fixed. I feel like this has happened before. Why does that happen? So if I do this, I should get... That is very bugged. That is incredibly bugged. Like, hold on a second. 1, 2. Or is it? No, they had blocked. Maybe that's why. But also, shouldn't it... Also, momentum swipe doesn't apply. That's technically working as intended, I think, but not... It's not working as intended, but it's working as expected. 1, 2. Why is it doing that? That's so interesting. It's giving them a strength. Pass on these. You have Philosopher's Stone. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Thank you. I was like, is this bugged? Is this not working? It is working. It is working. Okay. I was like losing it. I was like, why do they have +1 strength? Why am I giving them strength? What's happening? It is working. It is working as intended. You have to be a vegetable, which one? Whichever one your mom uses at night. Sorry, what? I mean, whoa. Whoa! I mean, my bad. My bad, bro. Wait, why does it... So now it has 2. But it has 5. I think that... Oh, but it gains 3 strength. So now it's... Okay, so I think that that's correct as well. Why the upside down D face? Yeah, it's an Orbog. Okay. Listen, I'm just trying to be aware and see if it's... I'm just making sure. But you're correct. You're correct. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way, because I would have been like, what is happening? I'm losing my mind here. Okay, what can we burn? I mean, I kind of like all the cards in our deck, I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't need Rewind. I feel like this is a little bit extra. Rewind's maybe a bit too much. Let's see what we're doing. Tide this Fracturing. I thought your issue was that it was applying the drain effect on Aura Might enter cards. Yes, that is also a problem. I think. Probably. I was just asking a curious question. This is what I get, for fuck's sake. What? I mean, I'm sure your mother is a very nice person. That's why I was saying that I'd be interested in being her vegetable. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I would be interested in assisting your mother as a vegetable. Is something wrong with that? Do you have an issue with that? Oh, shit. Here's the thing, is that I know that... So that is the classic response to your mom joke. However, if you are being genuine, then I'm extremely sorry. You're kidding? Okay. I need to make sure, genuinely, because if that was serious, I'd be like, oh, I'm actually terribly sorry. We found it! Oh my god! Wow! What's that card? I was waiting for this card to show up. Look, it's Dredge. Do you want to dredge a card? You can dredge a card in your graveyard. It says Dredge 3 on it. I don't... Not even the art for Dredge. Does Dredge have its own art? See, I put Life from the Low because it's Dredge 3. Wait, what the fuck, MTG? It's Dredge! You can dredge a card in your graveyard. Dredge. You can dredge a card. Sorry, does this do anything when it's upgraded? I'm realizing that it doesn't... I think Dredge doesn't have an upgrade. There is a card named Dredge. It's from Invasion. Damn, that's a flavor fail. Maybe it should be like Mill 3, Mill 5 or something. I don't know. I'm realizing that I just like raw didn't put an upgrade on that card. Nice, I love Magic. Cool. Do you want to know what my newest commander deck is? Because I'm going to be playing it a lot this week, presumably. I'm not sure. Maybe, hopefully, I'll be playing it a lot this week. I was looking for grindy mid-range things to be doing because I just want to do that. I was originally thinking Maelstrom Wanderer as like a... Okay, you can just play Maelstrom Wanderer and you don't really care if it resolves. It's just supposed to be like value. Like, I wasn't playing any combos in it. I just wanted to have like a commander in the command zone that was like value. Just value in the command zone. You need to try Flubs. Well, the thing is, like, I think Flubs really lends itself to combo slop, and I didn't want to make a combo slop deck. Right? I wanted to make like a not combo, just here's value. Thing is, you're going full commando. Listen, I can't tell you whether or not I drew something underneath. Okay? If I answered this question, I'd be in big trouble. You know what I mean? I decided on Kefka. Because you want to know what Kefka is really good at? If you ramp out a Kefka, so if you Generator Servant into Kefka, you can make them discard a card, and then attack, then also make them discard a card. And then nobody can have cards. Then everybody has all of their cards discarded forever. And then I can Spark Double my Kefka, and then there's 2 Kefkas. And then it's like, look at all these Kefkas, nobody has cards. I'm so excited. Discard Tribal. Yeah, and the thing is that it's a fairly, I would say, like... I would say that it's a pretty fair control deck otherwise, because, like, I normally play, like... It's blue-red X currently, because I was playing Jeskai before. I was playing Shiko. Because Shiko can ETB and recast Rhystic Study from your graveyard. Which is pretty good. It's pretty good for people who hate Rhystic Study and remove it on site. So you just play it again. But I was looking for some other thing to do. I actually felt like Shiko kind of... like, part of the problem was... if I don't have anything to cast, or if my graveyard is exiled to a Rest in Peace, then it's not very good. So instead, I was like, ooh, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna discard all their cards, which is lit. Yeah. Skipping pair. Who are you and what have you done to Flar? Yeah, unfortunately, we had to take the key. As much as I desperately wanted to take the pair, we couldn't do it. Oh, look, it's... Look, ow. Enhanced is not keyworded. I don't know if it has to be, but... Recall Detonate exists. It's just slightly better recall present, as it should be. Moat Portal... Area, I don't need any of these. Wait, what the? Trouble wouldn't be the only big thing? Kafka's? Isn't that the cockroach man? What? Cockroach? Kafka. Okay. Yeah, actually, you know what, Frogman, you'd probably really enjoy my my Zedru deck that I don't have assembled at the moment, and I haven't played in a really long time because unfortunately my play group has become powerful enough to the extent that I cannot play a stupid 4-cost that dies immediately, unfortunately. But Kafka is the cockroach man. Kafka is from Final Fantasy. Oh, I see. What? The writer for Metamorphosis. Sorry, what Metamorphosis are we referring to here? Are we... Wait a second. Wait a moment. Kafka is the author of someone not as good one, the classical novel. You're not helping. This isn't help. Are we saying that Metamorphosis is not a classical novel? It's not peak literature? Hello? Guys, I think Metamorphosis is classic. Metamorphosis is about a guy becoming a cockroach and dying. I see, I understand. Yes, no, we're talking about Kafka from Final Fantasy. That's what we're talking about. I think we can hide this fracturing. We have Aegis. We don't have Aegis. We can hide this. Also, it's a novella, not a novel, but close enough. I see. Okay, I really don't know if I need this fracturing, but here we are. Kafka in Final Fantasy. What fantasies did he have? Barry, I'm gonna come to your house right now and slap your balls. I'm gonna do it. You keep talking like that, your balls are going to be slapped. Huh. Man, Aura Drain is sick as fuck. What a cool card. Oh, Time Fissure still exists. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, I was like, is the initiative supposed to be here? Does this even work? I think it's supposed to be duration 2 also. Yeah, it's fine. We'll take it and see if it works. I don't know if it works. Does it do anything? Oh, it upgrades to 1. That's probably fine. What are you doing to a decapitated head, man? Not cool. Oh no, Seraphim Feathers could possibly kill me here. Wait, hold on a second. Also, wait, did I... Oh, it's because I played, Inspiration, right? Oh. After this, did we want to take a look at the cards, by the way? Like, did we want to look at the full list, or do people want to, like, look at it themselves? Because I could talk about all the cards. I'd love to talk about all the cards. Just don't know if people would be down. I don't have to write an essay on all of them, but... But I think there are a few we haven't seen. They're, like, relatively simple cards, too. But maybe we'll find them. Which character have you played the most in Spire? Probably Watcher. Probably Flagbearer 1. None of these. We've been counter thrust like 70 times this run. What about Flagbearer 3? Well, that's going to be Flagbearer 2, but in Slay the Spire 3. Wait, that's going to be... Wait, I said that wrong. Hold on a moment. I can't believe spikers are still killing me in... Guys, I can't take it. I can't handle it. They keep killing me. Yeah, I can't play anything. I just can't play anything. I just can't play anything. I just can't play. I will take damage. Pain. Wow, I really hope we don't die before we get to the boss. That'd be super embarrassing. We're on Ascension 0. Oh, huh. I'll put that away. What about Flagbearer 6 and 7? We don't talk about those. How the hell am I supposed to kill this thing, man? Oh. I missed a momentum swipe! I missed a momentum swipe! 6-7? Oh my god. Oh my god. 6-7. 6-7. Six, 7. Wow, guys, 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. I don't even use 6-7 ironically, and I say it now. Well, see, that's the problem. I think the biggest problem with 6-7 is the fact that there's, like, they're in a row. Right? That's the problem, is that 6 does come after, or 7 comes after 6. Which means that every time you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you have to, like, pause and go, like, 7, 6, 7. Why does Modflar look so stoic and cool unlike the stream? That's fucked up, man. What the hell? What do you mean? What do you mean I don't look cool and stoic? Unbelievable. Okay. We are fighting a boss. It will be important to actually maintain our Aegis and counter thrust and all that stuff. So we should probably, like... Oh, fucking shit. Time Eater looking ass. Goddamn... Stupid... I'm at 3. Flari, you're dying. It does in fact look like I am dying. Am I dead? Can I block this? If I Seraphim form, I think I can temporal guard this. We'll hide. We're gonna be enhanced Oromite next turn. So I think Seraphim Feathers is good, and we probably want the block. You might be dead. I am not dead. Ha 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 ha. This is the act Flora is going to play dead with the tentacle monster, sus. I told guys, I said at the start of the stream that I don't have... There's 2 things I don't have done with this one. I don't have the bikini mod, live 2D, Flaris in a bikini. That's not done. It's not ready. It's not going to be ready until Spire 2 because they're probably gonna... Hopefully I can make it so that we can have alternate skins. And then the second thing is I don't have any of the live 2D screens and any of the live 2D screens where I lose to the monsters. There'll be a custom gallery of live 2Ds of me losing to every monster in Slay the Spire 2. Oh god. I don't know if I should have promised that. Maybe feels like a mistake. That sounds dirty as fuck. Maybe because it is. Oh! Oh, we have Aura Drain. Aura Drain is insane. Will basically be softcore prawn. Softcore? Why would it be that? I really should not have said anything, I think. I just shouldn't have. I shouldn't have even mentioned. I should have just surprised you guys, you know what I mean? I think that would have been better. 30 damage. Do I have Aegis? I do not. We don't have counter thrust in the graveyard. Let's take Temporal Guard just in case. And we'll go ahead and refresh our boofs. Oh, but we have the thing triggers before Seraphim form does. I mean, we're kind of doing it. We finished our scaling. Is Momentum Swipe not meant to not apply Aura Drain? Not really. So the code for Aura Drain is if you deal normal damage. I think I can change it to just if you deal damage. I think I can do that, and it shouldn't affect anything. But I copy-pasted the code from Seraphic Wrath. So I think I should be able to change that. And I also noticed that I like this start. Sweet. That was fucking awesome. That was cool as hell. Now we get to lose to the heart. Yo, are we ready to lose to the heart? I'm so ready to lose to the heart. Let's go! 6-7, 6-7, 6-7! Damn, dude. 6-7. Keep in mind, we're on Ascension 0, by the way. Oh yeah, Bladework still exists. It makes a chaser. I'm gonna buy this. Remove Defend, probably. Losing to the heart with those tendrils? You're so right. I mean, see, here's the thing, is that, like, we're not even gonna lose to the heart, we're gonna lose to sentries like we do every time. What are we gonna do on this run of Flagbearer, Flaris? Lose to Spire sentries. Again. Like we do every time. Am I Seraphim forming here? I think we are hiding Seraphim form. Hide retrace? I wasn't gonna say anything, Unicorn. Listen. You're surrounded. That's what the fight says, is you're surrounded. Can I play everything here? I actually think I can if I play the Fracturing. Because I wanted to rebuff this. Just kind of, like, sort of important. Then we do this. Play the Fracturing. Did Fracturing give me 2 energy? It's not supposed to. I think Fracturing gave me 2 energy. At least it's surrounded and not pinned down. That's a different fight. Just take 1 billion damage here. I have to refresh my counter thrust. See, I wasn't sure about counter thrust being duration 2. But I think based on how much harder it is to maintain the duration on it, I think it's actually good. Because that means Guardian Protocol is actually, like, a reasonable standalone card. Aura Drain is, like, kind of fucked up, though. It's kind of doing some crazy-ass shit. Divine Orb. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 Seraphic Wrath. Yep. That's a card. It's definitely a card. I actually need to check if that is bugged in the same way that the starter relic is bugged. I'll check and see. Man, I actually have, like, a lot of stuff to fix. We're not going to take it. I don't think we need it. You know what? Why not? We'll just take it. Is the product next to the multiplication a mod? The what? Let's play all of these. Play these before I forget. Choose a card to put into your hand. This one. They make that one card that draws and makes energy if it triggers Seraphic Wrath, possibly infinite. Yeah, I do know that, or I was aware of this. I thought that it was okay because it is an uncommon card and a rare card and setup and conditional, and it's fun. Like, if you assembled that, it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, mostly because it's on a rare. Like, I think, like, Rushdown combo is like such a big deal because it, because it's basically made up of a starting deck card, commons, and uncommon that you can basically take every time. If you're picking a 2-cost rare power to set up the, like, 1 infinite, you can have it. you allowed to have that. Also, you can at most do it every third turn, so you need to hit the timing. Yeah. Or you could have multiple copies of the power too, I guess, would probably do it. I guess if you had, what, 2 Formless Rapier plus that, plus, right? Then it would work. Okay, so we have Rally. We can refresh Sacred Ground to enhance it. We have hit the Flagbearer scaling. Oh. Thought I had more energy. Oopsie. Let's pick up... Do we have Auramite? Oh, our rally is on its last turn. No! No! What are we doing here? This is like the actually kind of difficult thing, by the way, of like, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Oh, this should be turn-based. There's a lot of stuff to manage. It kind of all boils down to like, play your cards. You know what I mean? Oh shit, it's not attacking! It's so over, dude. So many triggers. My Aegis! No! We can enhance rally or counter thrust. Oh, now we can do both. But it might be Jover. Oh, we can't play the Temporal Guard. Oh, the strength down is insane? Just kidding, it's super not over. It's not attacking. I think we don't have Sacred Ground. It's also not in here. The game pausing every 2 to 3 hits to do the Seraphim Wrath animation on Seraphim Feathers is goofy looking. I'm inclined to agree. I wonder if there's a better way to handle the resolving of the effect. Oh, we killed it. Let's go! Nice. Oh, does the ending work? I think it's the same. It still works. Okay, yeah. Let's go! Ah. That was fun. Yeah, I think there were a couple of things, only a few cards we didn't see. I think. So I think we'll go over them, because I want to talk about them, but... I think you need to turn up your AC. What? You got frozen. Oh, I suppose so. That's kind of what it looks like. No, the ending is I time walk to the heart into another dimension. In case it didn't make sense. What have we not gone over? I think we did all of these. Predict. Time sidearm. These were all revealed. Carry. Consuming light in X card. The Alduin solution. Yes, the Teferi Time Raveler. Teferi Zalfir solution. The Consuming Light is an X spell. Properly an X spell now. The Dimension Walker demoted to uncommon. Now it's just good. I think. Auraslow got the boot. It did. I actually wasn't even really sure I wanted the Aura cards to begin with. And I had Auraslow. This actually used to be Auraslow. But I figured because Temporal Spike is really good, that, like, the effect you're actually looking for is vulnerable. I think there was... I don't know if there was another way to apply weak. But yeah, it's like... Flagbearer already has a lot of, like, really good defensive tools. So I don't think they needed to have Auraslow. And I found that I wasn't killing things, so having vulnerable was important. Or seemed like it was important, so... Dimension Walker no longer upgrading to become 3 times as strong as the base version? That is correct. Well, it's an uncommon now. Now it's not a rare. I find it funny how Dimension Walker, like, was still ass. Like, it was just complete ass. And it's just like, okay, we're gonna give it a lot of stats, and it's still kind of just bad. Yeah, Guardian Protocol, Divine Wrath is cool. It's kind of in flame, sort of not. Cavalier was very keen in noticing that Seraphic Wrath is kind of just unmodified damage. Which I think is okay, because to elaborate on why I made it the way that I did, like, Command, the stance used to give 2 Flexterity, right? Problem with that is 2 Flexterity is really good. So I was like, okay, but I want to have the damage modifier on there somehow. So, but I don't want to give you the Dexterity. So instead I have the amount of Flexterity it gave you, and then put the other half of the damage into Seraphic Wrath. I think it's okay. It's not particularly flashy, but it's a way of dealing more damage. Also, there's no pulse damage anymore. So, like, your unmodified set damage, it's kind of, like, overlapping with that. Yeah, Recall Detonate was a thing. Chasers are there. Seraphic Barrage we didn't see. I don't know why it shows this one for the default power, but... yeah, Seraphic Barrage is, what's it called? Is the card draw, uncommon card draw power on trigger. So this can do fun stuff. It'll be good for drawing cards. I don't know if it's like necessary in the same way that whatever the exhaust one is on Ironclad. Because the exhaust one on Ironclad is like very combo enably. This one is more like I just wanted to have the card draw power in some manner. So it's there. It exists. Blessing still exists. Blessing is a duration power now. Aegis Bash still exists. It's just another way to apply vulnerable. Bolstering Ward we didn't see. But we have a true meta-scaling card on Flagbearer. It's rare genetic algorithm, but you don't need to play it. It also scales. It's 2 to 4 instead of 2 to 3 on scaling, and you have to wait for fading to happen. Also synergizes with Moment's Past. So I don't know, I thought it was neat. Blessing no longer stacks to scale to the moon in an instant. That is correct, because it is a duration ability. Which is cool. Also, My favorite new card. My favorite new card. This card plus plus blade work goes to the fucking moon. Hello, opening found upgrade. Doesn't go in. This isn't a barrel card. Don't look at it. It's not a barrel card, I swear. I don't know if 5 damage is too much. I just made it 5. I don't know if it's too much or too little. We'll find out. It's unmodifiable damage, which is why it's 5. But I don't know, to be honest. We saw Drain Time. Oh, we didn't see Grasp Fate. Grasp Fate is different now. It's not put 7 billion cards in your hand. It's just Seek with Time Sickness. Oh, this should say Exhaustive 2, not Exhaustive 1. But yeah, it upgrades. It's Seek that upgrades to be Exhaustive. Does the Pyramid Relic count as retaining? No. It's Seek instead of Scrawl. Yes. And I think that is fine. It is acceptable. This character did not need Scroll. March of Time is still there. I think this is nerfed. I think it was Scry 4/6, but it's not a considerable nerf. Oh, this should be Time Sickness 3. I don't know why it says 1. Pillars still exists. Refresh is just... So a lot of the retain cards exhaust themselves due to fading. So this was just supposed to be a retain payoff. Retain enabler. Infinite retain enabler. You can also technically do it with Light Beam. But also it has Extend 2 on it, which synergizes with some things very well. However, I do wonder how low impact it is. Time Walk still exists. Big Undo nerfs. All my Undo homies. So the thing I realized about Undo was that so the card doubler cards on the other characters typically pay for the cost of the card, right? In some way. The thing is, Undo is the card doubler, but it's also card draw, because it puts 2 cards in your hand that you didn't have before. So I made Undo cost 2, because I think that that's fair. It's also Ethereal upgrades to non-Ethereal, because I think Undo with Ethereal will present itself in a lot of ways that it will be awkward to play. So I think that it is fair for this to be like this. My card doubler is a little different than the other characters, so unfortunately, it's how it do. We don't have any more card types to double, so either we're giving it double tap or we're making this. So. Reorganize exists. Sanctuary exists. I actually really like new Sanctuary. It's really strong. I've found Sanctuary to be really strong, personally. I don't know. But I think it's cool. It is the only card with damage reduction on it. And I think it was mostly for saving space on the card. It does not work like damage reduction in CZN. It's just like permanent for the turn. I actually, what I wanted to do with this card was have it apply minus strength. But the thing is, I wanted it to circumvent Artifact, because how Sanctuary worked last time was that it just worked, right? It just worked before, so I wanted to keep its identity like that. So anyways, that's all the stuff. It's kind of like Impervious, but it doesn't exhaust, so it seems very good. Yeah, so I feel like this card might, like, I just wanted to be transparent about cards that, like, I'm maybe watching. Sanctuary is definitely one of them. And because I want it to be a very good 2-block card, and I wanted it to be recyclable, because that's a big part of the character's identity now. There are several cards that let you buy back cards from your graveyard. So I want it to work like that. I just, I don't want it to exhaust. But maybe 20 block is too much. I'm not sure. We'll find out. So I'm excited. I did not expect myself to finish this. I was genuinely planning on, like, not releasing, not showing, not whatever, any of this. But I literally just, like, head down, did it, and then it was, like, done. I did not expect it to be done at all. So I will make a community post after I've fixed the few bugs that we noticed, and you guys will be able to play it. I will also have a feedback form, so if you have any bugs to report, you can report them there. If you have any feedback on the mod, you can report it there. Which please do, because this is very, very early prototype, is what I'm gonna say. I know that it's in a playable state, but like it's very possible that we can just like change, add cards. I want to leave that open because who knows? Maybe like Aegis Bash is just not a playable card. Maybe Bolstering Ward is actually an uncommon. Who knows? Like we'll find out. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all. I just want to show you this. I'm gonna go fix a few bugs and then post the thing on the community tab. One more announcement before I go, because I am going for a week. I am going to be returning on Monday, January 5th, which is also my birthday stream. So I'm going to be gone for like a week. And that is my return stream. So I will also be posting another form, which hopefully I will get responses for. I'm not sure. Who knows? Happy birthday a week in advance. Thank you. Last time we did a Q&A live in Discord. I don't really feel comfortable doing that again, even though it was fun last time. So I'm going to be posting a form if you would like to ask a question for the Q&A. The other half of the form, you can include both if you want, but I was going to say it's either question or confession. So it's kind of a thing that I wanted to do, but I've sort of always been like, I don't know if I have a big enough audience. We'll find out. If it doesn't work out and I don't get any responses, it's fine, but it's just to give people another option. If you didn't want to ask me a question, you can instead write something silly and I might read it out loud. If it's too cursed, I won't, but you know. Confession, huh? Yeah, I've seen, honestly, the person who I've watched do it was Connor CDog VA has done them in the past, and I always thought they were funny, so I kind of wanted to do it, but who knows? We're mixing it. That's the plan for the birthday stream. That is in a week. It was the very small activity I was planning. I'm not planning anything else. I would have loved to. What I was thinking was that I would do the meme, like confess our sins. Yes, that is it. It is an anonymous form. The only thing that would include your name on that is if you included it in the confession. And even if you did, I'm not going to read it. Yeah, I was thinking of doing the birthday suit joke where, like, I show up with a model in my birthday suit and I'm like, I don't have the fucking time to do this, man. I'm dying, dude. I think I needed this week break like 2 years ago. So I'm gonna go not touch any work for a week. That's probably not even gonna... I'm probably gonna do something. But that is the plan. So, yeah, and that's it. We're not gonna be seeing each other for a week. It'll be the new year after that, so Happy New Year, y'all, to early New Year. Happy holidays. I hope you all have a pleasant time off with family, yourself, your goon folder, whoever you spend it with. I will be spending it with my goon folder. Sorry, TMI, but if you're still here, I'm going to say, hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support as always. As always. Very, very excited about making some more Flagbearer stuff for you. I hope that if you play it, that you will enjoy it. It is my great joy as a designer to give something that will allow you to have fun and enjoy yourself. So I hope it is good. I will potentially update it if there are huge game-breaking bugs, but know that it is an early early, very, very, very early version of the mod. So, all right. Thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Show chat the goon folder when? Never. All right, bye. Goodbye.